Hey, I'm going to break away from my usual content of video games. I probably won't be playing ESO for a while. I'm kind of want to move on with some other things in my life. But anyway, I want to speak about Turning Red, and this is a movie that I really, really enjoy. I think it's a great movie, and it should be popular. I think it will be popular. I think it will have success and be remembered fondly as the years go by. And hopefully we get a sequel. And I have some ideas for where a sequel could go. But that's just a story for another day. What I wanted to talk about was the unfortunate side of fandom, which happens in every fandom really, because it usually takes over social media and a lot of the video posting, but it hasn't gotten as bad as I guess Encanto has, from what I hear. But Turning Red has the fandom has some of its own issues, and mostly it comes from wanting. I'm not even really sure if it's just wanting people wanting representation, or if it's just people wanting to see what they want to see in a film. And so let me just start by, well, not really start, but let me just say that uh, I am an African American, right? And I really don't like qualifying my opinions that way, because that, to me, it shouldn't matter, right? I shouldn't have to say that I am African American, because I'm not supposed to be judged by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. But there's something to be said for lived experience. So I'm going to let everybody know that I understand the need or the desire for representation. I understand that completely. And but the thing is, what I can't do is headcanon a white character as a black person, or headcanon something along those lines. I can't do that. But I understand that a lot of people who are of the LGBT community, or LGBT plus, they look at films like a lot of Disney films, and they see things that they want representation there. And no, there's nothing wrong with wanting representation, but to me, if it's not there, it's not there. And what we have with Turning Red is we do actually have some characters in the movie. I will name Priya and possibly Tyler, who are strongly hinted at being LGBT. Priya dances with another girl, and her friends make an annoying face, like they know something about Priya. And I think it's pretty obvious that they're trying to say she's bi. They don't come out and say it, but I think it's pretty obvious when she's dancing with the girl and her friends are making that face. So it's there, but people aren't really focusing on Priya. It's crickets about her, oddly enough. And the focus tends to be on Mei and Miriam. And the issue comes in where the issue comes in is that you have an example put on the screen of a great model of a friendship. People who support each other and who care for each other and love each other, and it's really just a pure platonic friendship. And it's great to have that. It's like, it's healthy, it's great, it's beautiful. And you like to think that, oh, I wish I could have friends like that. But as the internet goes, people are saying, no, they're actually gay. And that completely changes their relationship. That completely changes the nature of their friendship. It went from being this example of a wonderful supporting network of friends to being people who are actually like romantically into each other. And like I said, it just changes the whole dynamic of their relationship or their friendship. So it makes it so that, well, when can we when, when can we look at the people around us or our friends and think we can be that close without being speculated as being gay or whatever else, you know? Why is it that whenever you have a pair of people who are just really, really great friends, they have to be gay or they have to be bi, you know? And it's like the whole point of the story was just to show you this beautiful friendship that May had, this friendship that helped her deal with this transformation that she was going through. And those people, having that network of support, those friends, was what really helped her get through it. And now people are saying, well, they're gay. And it's not, I don't know exactly how to say it, but it just changes everything. And what's really also interesting is that May is, I have said this before, May is aggressively heterosexual. I say aggressively because she really goes after it. She really goes after it when she's flirting with boys at the outside by the basketball court, or she's saying awooga to the guy inside the Daisy Mart, or she's drawing her notepad, she's fantasizing about guys. It's like constantly she's just going, yelling out loud to her mom, I like boys. Like I said, the movie just really just hits you over the head with her being into boys. But people are saying, well, here's some of the comments that I think are really troublesome. People say, she's clueless, right? They'll draw fan art and say that she's clueless, that she doesn't know she's into Miriam. Or they'll say, I will say, well, she says she likes boys. And people, I had one lady say, well, I said that too when I was young, and now I'm a lesbian. And I just think that if we said such things about a lesbian woman or a young girl who said she was a lesbian, if we suggested that she just didn't know that she liked boys, or that she could realize she liked boys if she had experience with one, I think everybody would condemn that. People would, in general, would condemn saying such things. But there's a double standard, because when May and her friends declare their attraction to boys, people undermine it, and they don't believe her, and they say things such as, well, I said that too when I was young, or she's clueless, or there was another comment that I can't remember. And I think that's a really, really toxic way of looking at friendships. That's a toxic way of looking at girls' sexuality, young people's sexuality, to say such things, because if it's not okay one way, why is it okay to say it another way, you know? But that's what's happening, and I just think that's a really unfortunate thing that's happening, where you can really hardly talk about how great their friendship is without it being completely changed into something that is not, and it's something that, in my opinion, ruins the purity of the friendship. You know, if same thing, if a man and a woman is just friends, and they have a great friendship, there's a purity there. But when you make it romantic, it's no longer just a great friendship. Now there's another motive there, and that's a really unfortunate thing, like I said. But I don't want to make the video go on too long. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just think it's a unfortunate thing that happens with people who really project. I think they are projecting a lot onto the characters. They see two characters that they think are both attractive, and they say, okay, well, these characters, I find both of these characters attractive, so they're gay. That's just how I see it, because I don't see any other reason for you to stereotype these characters, especially Miriam. She gets stereotyped as she's a tomboy, but she gets stereotyped as a lesbian or bisexual, and I think it used to be okay to be a tomboy and still be into boys. I guess it's not anymore, which is again that's sort of limiting what girls can be, and it's taking us back. It's just like insisting that these great friends must somehow be interested in each other in more than just being friends. And like I said, it's regressive and it's unhealthy and it's unfortunate. So that's all. Thank you all for watching and listening.